Hi everybody, welcome to today's Makeup 101 class with me and Zed. Today I'm going to show you guys a little bit about color matching and how to apply foundations. I know a lot of people have trouble with that, and it's actually way simpler than you would think. So I have all of my supplies today in the very unique makeup bag that you could win. A little jam-packed, but for real, look how much it can fit. So it may look like I have a lot of supplies. It's not all for foundation stuff. My foundation things are only in this little bag, and I have a couple brushes. So there's lots of different types of foundation and ways to apply it, but I'll get into that after I talk to you guys a little bit about color matching. So unfortunately, it's a little bit hard to see my skin color in the way the light is, but I actually tend to wear more warmer to neutral colors. The way I find that out is very simple ways. Usually if somebody wants to know what type of foundation that they should wear, I start with saying we need to figure out your undertones. And I ask some really simple questions to do that. The first one is to look at your wrist right here. You can see usually a Y shape right about here of your veins. And you're going to look at it and right away you're going to notice a color. Depending on the color that you see right away, it's going to one way to tell you what type of undertone you have. It can be cool, warm, or neutral. If you're cool, you're going to see purple or blue veins. It'll be very obviously blue. If you look at it and think, oh, my veins are green or olive color, then you're warm. If you're looking at it and you can't really tell, bluish, greenish, maybe both, then you're neutral. Easy as that. Another easy way to tell is whether you burn or tan in the sun. If you 100% burn, don't tan in the sun, then you're going to be cool undertones. If you don't really burn and mostly tan, then you're warm. And if you burn and then tan, then you're neutral. So those are pretty straightforward, easy ways to tell. There's other ways that you can take like a white sheet of paper, or even like my white curtains, and take the underside of your wrist or your neck. We don't usually do the face because faces can get irritated from the sun, etc., other irritations. And look and see if you see pink, yellow, blue, zeddy, or what other colors you see under your skin. If you're going to be pinkish or bluish tinted under, then that's, again, cool. Neutral, you're not really going to see a color, and if you're warm, you'll be more yellow or orange. So Unique has several different types of foundation. You're going to use a different type depending on your skin type. Now that we've gone over undertones, that's going to help with color matching, but to find the right foundation product for you, you're going to figure out your skin type. So the skin types are easy, dry, oily, or combination to normal. So with dry skin, I mean, you guys all know what dry skin is. You guys all know what oily skin is. The people that are going to be more confused about what their skin type is the people that are actually combination skin. So an easy way to figure out what your skin type is by thinking, after I wash my face in the morning, what time do I start to see a shine? If you are oily, you're going to basically know, like right off the bat, what time. Maybe not down to the dot, but you're going to know an idea of when your face starts to shine. If you're dry, you're not going to see any shine. And if you're combination, you're going to be like, I don't know, because you know that it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. Or maybe it's dry up here and shiny down here, or vice versa, like me. So it sucks when you're the combination or neutral type people because there's not really a straightforward answer, but when you're confused and you don't have a straightforward answer, that's how you know which one you are. So if you have dry skin, you want to moisturize your skin with your foundation. So never mind anything you might do before, you're still going to moisturize your skin with your foundation. So if you are dry skin, one of the best types of foundation to use is BB cream. So I have a couple colors here. I love using the BB cream. It's so easy to apply. Since I'm combination, it doesn't really matter what I use, so I use all kinds of different ones depending on how I feel. If you're oily, using the powder foundations is going to be the best thing for you. So we have the Touch Mineral Pressed Powder Foundation. Comes with a little sponge and a cover here, but it's your typical pressed powder. It's going to help soak up oil. For combination skin or, again, dry skin, we also have the cream foundation. It's the same situation here, but instead of a powder, it's more of a I mean, it's a hardened cream, I would say. So we have those options. We also have a liquid foundation, which may not be the best option if you have dry skin, or not dry, oily skin, but lots of people love it. I actually don't have that, but we have a special brush for the liquid foundation, which I'll show you. There's an indentation. It helps spread the liquid better. So now that you know the different types of foundations you should use, we'll start with the brushes. So this is my liquid foundation brush, made by Unique. I also have the powder puff brush for powder. I use it for blending as well. Then we also have the typical foundation brush. This is good for the creams or the liquids. This came out before the liquid foundation, so this is what we were mainly using, but it's always up to you. My favorite method is the blending buds. So Unique also sells them. There's a set of 2. I've been using the bigger one. I actually haven't even used my small one yet. And the way you use these is by wetting them first. And just like every method of foundation application, no matter which product you're using, I like to start by putting the product on my hand, use it as a palette, and then dab the product. And then you're going to apply it to these areas of your face first. These tend to be the spots where you need the most coverage, and the first place that you do apply the foundation is where most of it's going to stay. So I start out by applying it to these areas, and then you literally blend out. So since this is my favorite method of application, I'm going to run and wet this first, and I'll be right back. It's very quick. You literally just wet it, and I squeeze it out. And right now, I've actually been mixing my colors because I'm a little bit between my summer and my pale fall color. So I put a little bit of my lighter color right there. I take a little bit of my darker color, apply them to my palette, and then I mix it up, dab it on, and then this is what I do. I put it in these places first, and then you literally blend out. Usually you want to try to go up and out. If you have lots of peach fuzz hair on your face, push it down, you're going to see it a lot easier. So that was a little bit less than what I needed. So I'm going to apply a little bit more, but I even do behind my eyelids. Make sure you blend down below your neck. I'm going to take a little bit more. And now if you're not using the blending bud, you still use the same method. Apply it to here like I said, and you're going to just use short strokes. You're not smearing it around your face. Short, natural, dabbing, blending strokes around your face. Make sure you blend it up in your hairline. Sometimes putting your hair up helps blend down along your jawline. So that is really all it is to it, applying foundation. Now, I have there's a few different colors of the foundations. I don't have all of them in the physical products, but I do have a sample sheet that I unfortunately don't have with me right now, so I'm going to run and get that as well. Have a lot of samples available that if you are seriously interested in the foundation and want to try it out a little bit, I may be able to pick some of you guys as winners to try these. So these are all the lighter colors. They came out with a few darker colors in this one, Stints, and I don't actually have samples of those, but this goes up to Cypress, is a pretty dark color. And we have our lightest neutral is Scarlet. If you're basically like Polish people, Eastern European, very light-skinned people can often wear that. Organza is the next color up. That one's a cool undertone color, and then Velour is our last light color if you're warm undertoned. Taffeta is a color that I wear a lot. If I'm feeling extra pale, I can even wear some of these colors. but I tend to stick to taffeta. It keeps me looking a little bit tanner than I usually am when I'm at my palest. That's the neutral. So chiffon is our next medium color. That is actually a cool undertone. Then we have satin for warm undertones. Now moving up to our dark colors. Cashmere is a neutral. Velvet is a warm. And charmeuse and cypress are cool neutrals. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Foundation application and color matching is really easy. Oh, forgot one thing. The glorious primer. This is not crucial to foundation application, which is why I didn't put it on first. I don't always use primer, but if I have extra time, I definitely do. I'm going to go over this in a skincare video, which I'll post later on in the party. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.